Welcome to episode 41 of Chumps to Champions. It is the start of my 5th season in charge of Chelmsford City. For those of you that have missed the last few episodes, I'm still stuck in the conference. This is my 4th attempt, will be my 4th attempt at trying to get promoted from this incredibly tough division. I've got Percival in the puffin though this time to try and spur me on. Him and Ryan Bird, hopefully the combination will help me get promoted, but I'm up against it once again. I'll show you, where we're predicted to finish in a minute after I've shown you my transfers and all of that business. Just the general introductory stuff to a new season. So Percival is just going to sit there and oversee the situation. Oh, he can't stand up anymore. He's lost his legs. Okay, so signings. You can see the club, the team is rather different. But I'll show you that the transfers in a bit more depth and detail. First of all, so going out of the club, a lot of players. We've lost the likes of Makassi, Olamola, Mambo, number 5 has finally left. Sean Francis has left. I did actually re-sign him on a play-as-you-play contract and then released him again, realising he just wasn't good enough. So I didn't lose any money in doing that. Matthew George has left. Mark Haynes has left. He's been here since the start as well. And then a load of youngsters leaving the club. Salva's gone as well, my backup keeper. This guy I signed and then released because I realised he wasn't good enough. Tyrone Sterling's also gone. Sold him on a free, in fact. I did give him a new contract, but then I signed a couple left backs, so he's gone. Kissick has gone as well. Caelan Hines is gone on loan, and Sean Francis, he's been released twice. So coming into the team, some interesting signings. The first one was a loan signing from West Ham, left back Stuart Warren. Very good left back for me, actually. Should be a very solid addition to the team. One of the better players in the team now. Is good, really good physicals, especially pace and acceleration, and has decent attributes for the left back position. Hopefully, he will improve the team. I've also signed another left back or left midfielder. Unfortunately, this guy's not going to be a wizard on the wing. Sam Muggleton. He's probably just not really as good as Warren, to be fair, even though he's older, a real player as well. He's not a regen, but the one good thing about him is he's got long throws, 18, so I'm almost tempted to just play him for the long throws because obviously he could pose a threat with that. So I'm a bit torn who to play in this first game of the season, actually, because they've both played similar amounts of time in pre-season, and I would say Muggleton has probably been slightly better, maybe. Well, actually, let's look at the average ratings quickly. Warren has Muggleton's actually been better, although Warren has managed to get a man of the match. Not sure. I'm torn because I think Warren is better according to my assistant. Probably looks slightly better on paper, but Muggleton has that long throw threat. My best player coming into the team is Ian Rees from Oxford. Luton, who are in League 2. Has never really played any games for them. Was on loan at Aldershot at one point, but he's a very good solid midfielder, has good attributes across the board, which is useful to have. So I'm hoping he is my star midfielder this year. Another player coming in on a free, Mohamed Hassan. He's a regen. Now what I did was I literally trialled about 150 players for 1 week. So I brought in tons of players that are available on a free just to have a look at them in a bit more detail so I could get my assistant's report, but also look at them a bit quicker whilst they're in my team and compare them against other players. So that's what I did, and I signed some of them up. Now this guy has potential, could be a good player, maybe not, I don't know. He will be playing mainly in the under-21s this season, but I'm keeping a few of the guys in the first team just to, if they get the chance, then hopefully they can take it. Okay, this is another regen, 19 years old, Lewis Ndongala, I guess is the way to say it, who looks really quite good actually, quite solid, good passing, good tackling, vision, work rate, a few good physical attributes as well, has potential to be a decent player. He's come from Brighton, so he's got experience from a big club like Brighton, so I'm hoping he plays well for me, even though he's still young and perhaps doesn't have the best current ability at this moment in time. Now, once again, I really struggled to find defenders. It is so frustrating, really. I just cannot find any good defenders that want to come to me. They just don't want to come to me at all. So this is probably the best one I've signed. Richie Sutton, who's actually better at right back than centre back, but he's going to be playing centre back for me simply because I've got Tyler Reid and Girdlestone at right back. So I don't really need another right back, but he's going to play centre back. He's been at Oxford City recently, who were promoted from the Vanarama South and now in the same division as me. He's also been at Mansfield in League 2, so he's got league experience. He's 32, so he's an experienced player, and my team is relatively young, very young in fact. Although most of the teams in the conference have a very young average age. But I thought I needed some experience. Hopefully at the back he will add a bit of experience. And he's got decent defensive attributes there. Greg Purvis is going to be my backup keeper and youth keeper for the under-21s as well. He's got good attributes, I would say, in the goalkeeping range, and he's not as good as Lovelock at the moment. Obviously, in fact, apparently Lee Jones is not better at the moment. I would say Purvis is better, but Lee Jones certainly has potential. He's going to be playing in the under-21s for me, and well, maybe he can become better than Greg Purvis. Greg Purvis is a real player, so I'd fancy Lee Jones to become a better player over time. But Purvis will be back up for now. Harrison Bennett, another defender, centre-back. Like I said, really struggling to find centre-back. So I've gone for young players that maybe will develop into good players. Maybe I have to go back a step this season, realise I'm not going to have any chance of getting promoted, and just concentrate on my youth, try and push them on and develop some young regens or some generally young real-life players that perhaps have potential. Harrison Bennett's come from Reading, and he looks okay and will be a backup centre-back for me. And he's young, so he could develop. Next up, Tom Roberts, a young centre-back, 19 years old. He's a regen. He's going to be playing in the under-21s this season, unless things go wrong with my centre-backs and I need to give this guy a chance. But hopefully he can develop into a key player for me in the future. Probably won't, but he's on low wages. Carl Austin will probably be backup for JB. He looks quite good. He's got good crossing, and that's about it. Decent work rate and aggression. He did actually score a couple of goals in pre-season, though, from the right wing. He used to play for Leicester. Well, by play, I mean he was at Leicester. He never played for them. It's going to be interesting to see how some of these players develop, if they do develop. Now, I think this guy's going to be good. Liam Manel is a striker, 22 years old. He's got good striking attributes that you need. He did quite well in pre-season. I think he got a couple goals, or 3 goals in fact, in 3 sub-appearances, so that's very impressive from him. And he's on a non-contract, so he's only going to be paid when he plays, or maybe he's got a substitute fee as well, and those sort of things. But I think he's a good backup for Ryan Bird, and possibly could dislodge Bird as my main striker if Bird doesn't compete. Next up, Lee Jones, another goalkeeper. We've already discussed him, so yep, he's going to be my third choice keeper for now, possibly second choice. Charlie Bailey did come in and I released him because he wasn't good enough, I decided. Matthias Kate, now he's another central midfielder I think is going to be really good for me. He's from Estonia, he's 20 years old, he's got really good all-round attributes, a lot like Reece as well, and will be my attacking playmaker in the central midfield when I show you my tactic. He used to play for Fulham, so I've got a few players coming from Premier League or Championship. Premier League and Championship quality teams. Next up, Paul Murphy is on loan from NK Dons. I'm not sure if he's going to be good enough for me, if I'm honest, but he's probably going to be a backup central midfielder, which MK Dons may not be happy about. So you can see I've signed quite a few centre-backs. Sean Francis would ignore him because he's gone. Matthew Elsdon, another centre-back. See, these are the best defenders that I can get, and they're pretty much similar to Mark Haynes, Mambo, Holland, Francis. They're all similar quality, which is annoying, but Elsdon will be possibly a first choice if it doesn't work out for Holland and Sutton at the back. So this is the team. It's a decent size now. The under-21s are pretty strong. They've got some good players in there. In fact, I need to take Tyler Reid out of that. I don't want him playing first under-21s and for me. Oh, I thought he was. We'll untick that. Okay, so Joe Allen probably has the best potential out of any player. The one that I've produced myself and is in the first team, so he will be playing games. Okay, tactic then. This is the tactic I've gone with. It's a 4-3-2-1 with wingers. It's similar to my West Ham one that I had, but it's literally just the same formation. Instructions different. Well, there's a few similar ones, but very different to the West Ham one. Player instructions very different. Player roles different. So it is different, but it's got common themes. It's the same formation. Let's see how it works. I think it suits the team that I have. I don't have a left winger really, but Capitani is going to play inside forward on the left for now. I'm training him up there. Hopefully he can do a job there. If not, I will desperately try and search for a left winger, which I have been doing, but I just can't find anyone. So this is how I got on in pre-season. Now in the first 4 games, I let my assistant take control and we didn't win a game. Then when I took over, we did win a game. But for the first couple games, a lot of my trial players were playing. So you'll notice a lot of names here that you won't know. Mambo actually came back to me on a 1-week trial, which is why you see his name there. We did actually lose against the under-21s as well, but that was a mix of players. Like there were some trial players playing for the under-21s. It was a real mix, and I didn't take control of that. But we lost 3-2 embarrassingly. So drew against Lowestoft, lost against Yeovil. Actually, I did play this one. I did play against Yeovil, and I wasn't too unhappy with that result. We beat Redditch 3-0, goals from Ryan Bird, Liam Manel and Carl Austin. And then we beat Whittam 4-0. Kate, Capitani, Austin and Manel with the goals. I wish that was Charlie Austin, but it is Carl Austin, our right winger. So where we predicted to finish this season, once again, for the 4th season running, we're predicted to finish in the relegation zone of the conference. 1,000-1 to win the title. Not as bad as Bournemouth and Sutton United, but you'd have thought they'd predict us to finish slightly higher up now, considering we have survived comfortably, especially the last 2 seasons. My key players, Ian Rees and Stuart Warren. So, yeah, they probably are my 2 best players, to be fair. I always find the comparison thing interesting, looking at the team. My average age is 22, and I thought, wow, that must be the lowest in the league, but it's not. The average in the league is something like, I think it's 23 when I looked at the league average. The highest is Grimsby of 26.35, but that is a very low average age, 22. There's not much experience in my team. I really am focusing on the youth this time round. But I suppose I've got I'm thinking of the words. I've got experience in the right positions. There we go. With my centre-back, 32-year-old centre-back, Sutton. And Lovelock's 25 now in goal. Still not that experienced a goalkeeper, but has played plenty of games for me, so he's experienced at this level. And he's also my new captain, by the way. Average at height, we've got the lowest. Let's look at all positions. You can see there, we've got a mix there. Good teamwork, but pretty poor leadership and strength. Goalkeepers, we've got really good kicking and command of area, but not so good in other areas like agility. Overall, though, that's okay goalkeeping. Defence-wise, we're very good at tackling, positioning, and pretty good at pace as well, but not so good at jumping reach. That's really low. Third lowest in the league. Midfield, we've got the best passing in the league with a 10.85 average. Good long shot. Our midfield's pretty strong. Stamina fourth, teamwork fifth. Not so good tackling though. Second technique and very bad decisions for some reason. Attacking wise, very good finishing. Second, not so good long shots. Not so good jumping reach. We've got a real mix there. We've got either really good or really bad. So I'm feeling optimistic about the season, as I always am at the start of the season. Then we go and lose the first game, don't we? But today, who are we playing? Lincoln, our old friends Lincoln. I'm actually going to play Warren instead of Muggleton, because I think he is the better player. Muggleton does have the long throw. I'm going to put him in for Girdlestone on the bench. If it's not working out for Warren, then I will bring Muggleton on simply for the long throws. I could have played like a 4-5-1 with Muggleton on the left of midfield. That's an option, I guess, if this doesn't work. Percivallian's ready. I'm not. Well, I said I was optimistic, so I have to be optimistic. Come on, let's try and beat Lincoln in this first game of the season. My eyes have suddenly gone really blurry. Oh. Come on. Please, can we do something in this game and get a win or some sort of result at the start of this season? That would be much appreciated, guys. Let's avenge what... Oh, I did the wrong one there. I did expect, which could be an error. That could be an error. Okay, start match. Optimistic, slightly nervous. Those are words that come to mind for this season. It could just be a season whereby I'm just trying to survive and bed in some young players. We've won a penalty straight away though. I'm not even sure I think Ryan Bird. He's missed a couple of penalties recently though at the end of last season. So come on, Ryan Bird. You've got Persevillian with you. He scores. First goal of the season already for him after 11 minutes. Thank you, Ryan. We need the mascot, don't we? I don't even know what the Chumps City mascot is. I should know this. What is it? Sure, if there's anyone from Chelmsford, you can let me know. Should have researched that. Anyway, they're on the attack here. Well done, Holland. Come on, Kate, the Estonian. I don't have many foreign players. I've never had many foreign players in this Chelmsford team, but it's nice to have a bit of different blood in the team now. Oh, well done, Reese. Reese! Oh, what was that? You're meant to be my best player. Just skied it. Awful miss from him. Really should have scored. No excuses for that. Never mind. We're still 1-0 up. Let's remain positive, Paul. Interesting ball from Lovelock there. Has given the ball away. Well done, Warren. That's why I played you at left back today. Come on, Bird. Gives it away. Tackle him, guys. Tackle. Win the ball. Well done, Reese. You've made up for your mistake. Come on, JB. Through to Bird. Bird, you have to score. Bird scores. Yes. 2-0. And I'm keeping it on attacking for the time being. JB with the through ball. JB Bird is just a great combination. The assist goal ratio for them two must be pretty high in my team. Here they go. Good tackle by Sutton. Lobbed. Can Bird get his hat-trick before half-time? Bird's through. Great save by the keeper. That was our fourth clear-cut chance of the game. Bird could have had a hat-trick, and that was unlucky. Headed at the near post from that corner. We're 2-0 up, and I'm very happy. I should really ease up a bit. Maybe take away much higher tempo. And I'll go to fluid rather than very fluid. And other than that, we'll stick with that. My team are tired, especially the defence, because of pre-season. They're still not fully fit, I don't think, or match fit. So that will take a bit of time, especially at this level. It does take a bit longer. It's a good idea to play as many friendlies as possible, but then I don't want to burn out my players before the season even starts. So it's all about getting that mix, isn't it? It's time to make some subs though. Ndongala is very tired, so he's going to come off for Jenkins. Sutton and Holland are tired, but I've got no centre-backs to come on to replace them, so maybe I should have put Girdlestone in instead of Muggleton. Kate's not having a good debut, is he? He was quite good in pre-season, but I'll stick with that for now. Just one sub, maybe make a couple changes at the end. Give Muggleton a run at left back, see if he can get a long throw into the box. We'll take off Warren now, even though Holland is very tired, but I'll keep him on. And Manelli's going to come on for Bird. Bird's had the chance to get his hat-trick, so he's had enough time. It's probably a bit harsh bringing him off, but I want to give Manella a run out. Or Manel, it's probably Manel, isn't it? There's no accent at the end. Liam Manel, there we go. Oh, this is the long throw. Muggleton, this is what I was talking about. Capitani almost smuggled his way through 4 players. What the hell are you doing? Defender, who was that? That was Tyler Reid decided to go wandering when he was the last man back. We got lucky because Jenkins came back and covered. But that was ridiculous from Tyler Reid. Win it, someone. Win it. Well done, Jenkins. Through to Kate. Reese loses the ball, but Jenkins back on it. I'm enjoying my midfield. Muggleton. Capitani. Oh, it's blazed well over the bar. We've had 6 clear-cut chances today. We have been dominant and we deserve this win. But it could have been by more. But still, 2-0 win. Very good start to the season. Very happy with that. Very happy with Ryan Bird's contribution with 2 goals. Could have had a hat-trick. Reece should have scored, but he did get an assist at least. Comfortable win. good start. We've got Grimsby next, which is tough, and then Woking, who are always tough. I don't think I've ever beaten them, actually. And after one game, we're second in the table behind Barrow, who won 5-3. So no one ran away with the first game. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. But we have won the first game of the season before and then obviously flopped. We generally have a good start to the season and then flop. So, to be honest, the only time when I feel comfortable is when we get to the end of the season. Then I'll feel comfortable. But at the start of the season, you know, it's just... We generally do flop at the halfway point. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button for this new season. Wish me luck. Leave some thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of my new signings, the new tactic and that sort of thing. Hopefully everything will come together and it will play well and we'll finish in a respectable place this season. See you in the next episode, guys.